Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into a system, PetPort, that's really trying to solve a problem I think, well, pretty much everyone who loves an animal faces.
Oh, yeah. That total chaos of information.
Exactly. All the pet stuff scattered everywhere. PetPort promises something different, giving every animal a secure, lasting, digital voice for life.
And it's a struggle. It's shared by everyone. Pet parents, sure, but also fosters, big rescues. We've all been there digging for that one piece of paper, an allergy note maybe, or a vaccine date, and it's stuck in some binder or a junk drawer.
Or old emails, cloud drives you barely remember.
Right. And when that info gets lost, especially during a handover, like with allergies or meds or even just, feeding details, the stakes get really high really fast.
No kidding. So this deep dive is about understanding how PetPort aims to, well, end that mess. The idea is this complete transferable digital identity for dogs, cats, horses.
Yeah, unifying all that critical care information.
And it's one subscription for multiple pets, which seems practical.
That single umbrella is key, I think. It really speaks to their main idea, continuity of care.
Right.
It's not just about, storing files. It's about building a narrative for the pet, giving them that voice that carries through their whole life, sharing what makes them happy, what hurts.
Even conquering a fear of thunderstorms, maybe.
Exactly. Preserving their story, even if they move to a new home. It builds trust.
I think that nails the spirit of it.
Okay.
So let's look at the how. The technology choice here seems really deliberate. It's interesting that PetPort isn't your typical App Store download. It's a PWA, a progressive web app.
And that PWA choice is, it's strategic. Think about it. For people already overwhelmed by info chaos, native apps can be another headache.
You mean heavy downloads, endless updates?
Yeah, those update-required pop-ups, sync errors, maybe it doesn't work on your partner's phone. A PWA avoids all that. It runs securely right in your browser.
Any browser. Apple, Android, Windows.
Any modern browser, yeah. On your phone, your tablet, your desktop, it acts like an app, feels like an app, but without all the installation friction. It's just there and always up to date.
Right, and you need that proof of vaccination. Reliability is everything.
Totally.
So let's shift to the systems, they call it the living core. This is the bit that replaces that constant back and forth texting between owners and sitters, right? The LiveLinks and the Care and Handling board.
Yeah, the LiveLinks are kind of the interactive gateways, but that Care and Handling board, that's the synchronization hub. Think about it. No more 5 frantic texts from the sitter asking about feeding times or meds.
Or where that special toy is hidden.
Exactly. This board means everyone involved with the pet is looking at the same real-time information, the single source of truth.
And it's not static, like a printout left on the counter.
Yeah.
The owner can update it from anywhere. They mentioned someone updating med instructions from Scotland.
Right. That ability to instantly change critical details, maybe a diet adjustment or an emergency contact, and know the person on the ground sees it immediately, that's vital for consistent care.
Makes sense.
And it works both ways. The sitter, the trainer, the groom, they're not just reading instructions. They can add notes right back onto the board.
Like daily updates.
Ate all his food today, or horse's hoof looked a bit off, or maybe shy cat finally played with the feather wand. It creates this running log, seamlessly part of the pet's history.
Okay, so that covers daily care, consistency. But what about emergencies? Like the worst case scenario, a lost pet. How does PetPort pivot from routine care to organized crisis response, the lost pet mode?
This is designed to cut through the panic, turn that emotional chaos into, standardized effective action. The owner activates lost pet mode.
Okay.
And the pet's existing live link, the one maybe a sitter or walker already has access to, it instantly changes. It shifts to display critical, emergency-focused info.
So if someone finds the pet, maybe scans a QR tag, they get that link.
And they're immediately directed to the sighting board. They can report exactly where and when they saw the animal right there.
Instant reporting.
Yes. And the system automates the communication. New sightings trigger email alerts to the owner, to any trusted contacts they set up. Plus, and this is clever, it generates a professional flyer.
A ready-to-go flyer.
Yep. High quality, branded, all the key details, contact info, one tap to print it. You're not wasting precious time designing something or hunting for a printer. You go straight into organized response.
That focus on saving time in a crisis. That's smart. But PetPort also seems to be about giving animals, systemic credibility. The pet resume builder sounds unique. Why is a pet resume a big deal beyond just, say, rental applications?
Well, it moves the needle from just, my dog is friendly to actual documented reliability. Think about housing, insurance, maybe specialized training programs. Often, a pet's record is just anecdotes.
Right.
This resume aims to be a proper digital portfolio, and it's built automatically from verified data within PetPort. It provides quantifiable, trustworthy proof.
So it pulls in things like, what, certifications, medical summaries.
Exactly. Certifications, awards, key medical points, training logs. But the real game changer, I think, is the ability to request and submit references directly within the LiveLink.
References for pet.
Yeah, like from a previous landlord or a vet or a trainer, they can vouch for the pet's behavior or health, and that endorsement gets securely attached to the animal's digital identity. You can share it instantly as a PDF or just send the LiveLink. It's about breaking down barriers using trust and verified records.
That narrative idea comes through again with the photo storyboard and journal too, doesn't it? We all have tons of pet photos, but this sounds more structured.
It's about context and continuity. It's not just a photo dump, it's a dated log. You capture milestones for a swim, maybe overcoming a fear, a new grooming style with little notes and captions.
Building that story over time.
Precisely. It creates this living history that helps anyone new understand the pet's personality, their quirks, their journey. It's more than just medical charts.
And connecting that back.
Yeah.
For rescues or fosters, that seamless transfer must be huge when a pet gets adopted.
The new owner gets the whole picture. The health records, yes, but also the trainer's notes, the behavioral insights, those little milestone photos and stories. They're not starting from scratch, trying to piece things together.
Avoiding that confusion.
Exactly. The system is built for transition, which is different from just storing files.
Okay, practicalities. We still need paper sometimes, right? For the vet or kennel or whatever. There's a quick share hub.
Yeah, that's the practical engine room. Need proof of vaccination for the dog park. Or that full resume for an apartment application. It generates clean, professional PDFs instantly.
Ready to email or print?
In seconds. Keeps things looking consistent and professional, even when you have to step outside the purely digital world.
Okay, last big piece. Transferable accounts and this legacy idea. This seems fundamental to the Voice for Life promise. What happens when a pet changes hands?
This tackles a really important, often overlooked issue. Animal inheritance, continuity of history. What happens to all that info when a pet is adopted or sold, or maybe the owner can no longer care for them?
Usually it just vanishes, right?
Often, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's incomplete. PetPort is designed so the entire account, the complete history, transfers securely to the new subscriber, the new caretaker.
So the medical data, the training notes, those references we talked about, it all goes with the animal.
Exactly. The history belongs to the pet. Rescues can build that detailed record from day one and hand it off completely to the adopter. Or, if something happens to the original owner.
The pet's needs aren't suddenly a mystery.
Right. The care history, the critical information, it remains visible and accessible. It's very intentional legacy planning focused squarely on the animal's ongoing welfare.
And accessibility. We know one subscription covers multiple pets. Is it expensive to maintain this?
The pricing seems designed for broad use. The source material mentioned $14.99 a year or $1.99 a month.
Okay, pretty acceptable.
Yeah, seems like a small ongoing investment for that level of clarity and safety. And they offer a 7-day free trial, so you can basically upload your current chaos and see how it feels to have it all organized.
So wrapping this up, what's the real takeaway here? PetPort's innovation isn't just the tech itself, is it? It feels like it's more about understanding that a pet's life story is critical data.
I think so.
It's like a digital bridge connecting everyone who cares for that animal over time, ensuring their care doesn't rely on fading memories or lost folders.
Absolutely. It ensures the trainer's progress logs are there, the vet can see past tests easily, the sitter knows those little comfort cues, and crucially, a new family can step in and continue the story seamlessly.
Grounded in trust and verified info.
It really does aim to give the pet that continuous voice.
So here's something to think about. If we can ensure a pet's entire life story, all their critical care history, transfers securely and seamlessly like this, if their voice for life never fades, how does that idea of a permanent digital pet identity change our fundamental responsibilities towards animal welfare? Maybe even how we approach things like pet inheritance and legacy planning. Definitely something to consider.